Hi friends, I'm Pam and welcome to A Scrappy Little Joy. Today I am sharing with you what I'm calling a tale of two irons. You'll see that I have two irons here that look almost identical, and I've also brought my wool pressing mat because this is a factor as well. They're both Panasonic portable machines, cordless irons. This one is made specifically for quilting. It has a stainless steel plate, and this one is it's just more of an iron that can be used for quilting, if you will, but it has a ceramic sole plate. Both have retractable cords. One comes out the back, one comes out the front. That's just more of a difference for preference, I guess, and where your outlet is in relationship to where your pressing surface is. The other thing about them that I love, number one feature that I love about this machine that I find very hard to find anywhere, is the auto shut-off feature of these irons. Meaning you can walk away from this iron, and if it's not in use, it hasn't been picked up from this base for a certain period of time, and I'm not sure what that period of time is, it will shut off. And so I just, above all else, that is my number one feature that I must have in an iron. I have had many irons before, and I can't tell you how many 3 o'clock in the morning I wake up and have to run downstairs to make sure I've turned off my iron, and many times I haven't. So anyway, also they both come with a lovely carry case, which is nice. I don't have the one for this. It must be it's elsewhere. But they clip right on, lift right up, and then you can take them with you wherever you go. If you have a class, it takes me a minute to get this out. If you have a class or a workshop or a retreat to go on and you want to take your iron, you can. That is always the handiest part. The number one important feature, other than the auto shut off, that's critical to me, is the difference between these two is the plates. And you will note, here is the ceramic plate and here is the stainless steel plate. And you will have a look at my stainless steel plate. This happened to me just this morning. And it has happened before, but it has worked its way out. I was pressing my leaders and enders here as I was preparing to record our Block 17 weekly WIM project. And had heated it up, and it caught on my wool pressing mat, and it scorched it, and it scorched my piece. It's a temperamental thing. It doesn't happen all the time, but when it does, it's very inconvenient. And whatever it is that you are pressing is not going to be happy, and it's not going to be something that you're going to keep. I think I tossed it already, but anyway, this ceramic plate does not do that. This can also do that if you use this iron for other things. You're pressing a pair of slacks, pressing anything that isn't cotton, pressing on wool. It can do that. So I use the same iron. I don't have an iron for pressing clothes and an iron for quilting. It's all my quilting iron, right? So that's a huge, huge, huge drawback to this machine, to this iron. Always, always, always you want the ceramic sole plate. The other difference between these two sole plates is that this one, the ceramic plate, just seems to press hotter. It seems to run hotter, which is strange in that this one's scorched on a wool mat, but it runs hotter and it presses better, takes wrinkles out better. As for both of them, they do have water reservoirs. I never use water in my machines. I just don't. If I'm going to use any kind of steam or a little extra water, then I'll just use a spritz of water before I cut my pieces, just to take wrinkles out of the fabric. But anyway, I wanted to just share that important little PSA, if you will, my experience this morning, and why this little lovely is going to be in jail for a while, and I'll be using Mr. Wood's back room iron when I'm out here sewing for our weekly WIM block with Jane. Anyway, I hope that was informative for you. It felt pretty important to share that. I hope you're having a great day.